Hello, happy new year to you. If you own a company in Nigeria, this video is for you. If you have a company in Nigeria, this video is for you. You know, at the beginning of each year, it's expected that your company should file income tax return with the relevant tax authority. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to give you brief information concerning this income tax return. In this video, I'm going to be sharing three main information with you. Number one, I'm going to tell you what this income tax return means. Okay, what the law says about it. And then the second thing I'm going to do is to tell you when you should file this return so that you're not going to pay penalty. Okay, I'll tell you when you should file this income tax return so that you will not going to pay penalty. And then the third thing, I'm also going to tell you if you are capable of filing it or do you need an agent. Is it a must that you must get pay an agent or can you file it yourself? Okay, so we're going to look at what the new tax law in Nigeria says about it. All right, let's go on. Welcome once again. So let's go to section 11 of Nigeria Tax Administration Act. Every company, including a company granted exemption from incorporation, whether or not it is liable to pay tax under Nigeria Tax Act 2025 or any other tax law, for a year of assessment with or without notice from the service, that is Nigeria Revenue Service, shall file a self-assessment return with the service in the prescribed form at least once a year. So, as a company, you are expected to file your income tax return at least once a year. All right, so the next question you will ask is, what and what? How does this income tax return look like? That's when we're going to read further in that section 11 subsection 1. It said, this return should contain 1. A duly completed self-assessment form as may be prescribed by the service. So then the number 2, the audited financial statement, tax and capital allowances are computation for the year of assessment in respect of the profit from each and every source computed. All right, so you see audited financial statement, but it is not a must. For small companies, you are exempted from doing audited financial statement. Okay, for small companies, so if you read further, I say, provided that the return of a small company may contain a statement of account attested to by the taxpayer in place of audited financial statement. So it's not a must for a small company to have audited financial statement. Number C, evidence of payment of tax due. Number D, computation of the effective tax rate and additional tax payable where applicable. And then the last one, number E, an attestation of the information contained in the tax return signed by a principal officer of the company. So these are the things that the tax return should contain. All right. The next thing you are going to be asking is, when should I file this return? All right. So we are answering the question, when should a company file its income tax return? So let's go to the Act. Section 11, subsection 5 of the Nigeria Tax Administration Act says that, subject to this Act, any tax law or regulation, the timing of filing returns shall be A, in case of a company that has been in business for more than 18 months, not more than 6 months after the end of its accounting year. Okay, then B, in case of a newly incorporated company within 18 months from the date of its incorporation, or not later than 6 months after the end of its first accounting period, whichever is earlier. So what is he saying? Let me explain it in a nutshell. When you should file your annual return, if you are already existing company, if you are an already existing company, you have existed more than 18 months, you should file your annual return within 6 months after your end of your accounting period. So let's assume that your accounting period is January to December. Accounting period is usually 12 months. Okay, your accounting period is January 1st to December 31st. Now we are in a new year. From 6 months That is from January this year to June this year. You should file your returns for last year. Do you understand it? So that is it. So they give you a period of 6 months to compute all your sales and then deduct all the expenses, check your profit, do your tax computation, and file your returns. You see, within 6 months. Now, but if it's a newly incorporated company, let's just say that because of this new tax issue, this new tax act, you just registered your company this year, this January 2026, or maybe you registered your company in December 2025. Let's just say you just have a new company. You are just a new company. You are not yet due. Why? You are given a space of 18 months. Okay? So you need to operate for 12 months and then add the extra 6 months, 18 months. So within this period, you should file your income tax return. Do you see why they say 18 months, within 18 months? Because you should operate for 12 months, and then within the next 6 months, which will make it 18, normal, you file your return. Okay, do you understand it? Just know that if you fail to file within this period, a big penalty is another issue. We're going to talk about penalty in subsequent videos. The last one I want to speak on is, can I file this return myself, or must I pay a consultant? Let's see what the law says. So it's good to look at the law. Stay in that section 11, subsection 6. For purpose of this section, every company shall designate a representative or representatives who shall attend to its tax matter. So as a company, you can appoint a representative within your company who shall be attending to your tax matter. So it can be your staff, a representative within your company. Or subsection B, it says, and B say, where a person designated by a company pursuant to paragraph A for this subsection is a paid agent, such person shall be an accredited tax agent as provided in this act. So you now say that, as when we want to appoint an external person, so you want to get a paid agent for this, you say that paid agent must be an accredited tax agent. So there are two options for you, especially for small business. For small businesses, someone within your company, you can appoint the person as your representative and be handling your tax matters. But when you are opting to get a consultant or a paid agent, especially for medium or large companies, then that person must be an accredited tax agent. If you are a company, please take your income tax return very, very necessary. Note that information I provided here is for companies and it's also in respect of income tax return. There are other returns which from time to time I'll be showing you in this channel. It's still me, Mr. Obinna Onwuka. If you value this video, please share it with your friends. You have any question, ask me in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year once again.